Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I've just made it out today after quite an extensive period of not actually taking some photos, which is giving me a bit of time to contemplate about the direction that I want to take my photography going forward into 2019. So Happy New Year, as this is my first sort of vlog of 2019. And today, as I say, I've made it over to the woods and hopefully to capture some really good images. So one of the things that I've been thinking about over the Christmas period, while I've had this time off of from photography, which I have actually found really quite beneficial. It's given me time to think, compose my thoughts about where I want to take my photography and which direction. Because in 2018, when I started up my channel, what I felt that I needed to do was to go to a location, rush around, capture as many images as possible, and probably in hindsight now, reflecting back on some of that work that I've done, the actual compositions haven't been strong enough really. I think that what I would like to do is going forward is to sort of try and slow down a little bit, give a little bit more explanation into sort of one or two or possibly three images that I want to capture from one location and explain the reason why, and obviously concentrate a little bit more on the technique. So that's one thing, sort of slowing down. The second target I wanted to achieve this year is to try to shoot completely manual. As most of you know that watch my videos, obviously I've been shooting in aperture priority mode, but what I actually want to try to achieve is go jump off the top diving board and go in for full manual. And again, that's just sort of challenging myself that little bit more, trying to actually obviously think and about the image, compose it a little bit better, and making sure that I'm obviously in full control of my camera and making sort of good use of the full control as well. So hopefully you'll quite enjoy that and come along for the journey as you do. So taking on board some of the pointers that I want to sort of bring forward to 2019 and my photography, I've got the camera set up on the tripod on its full extension with the long lens on, zoomed into this silver birch tree, and finding the detail of it and how it sort of moves through the image is creating quite an interesting pattern. So I've obviously got it zoomed in there, and obviously gone on to 10x zoom as well to make sure that it's obviously as sharp as possible, and switched over to manual focus again just to make sure it's as sharp as possible, and got the 2-second timer set up there. So I'm in complete manual mode. I am on F10 ISO 100, and it's giving me probably about half a second exposure, so making sure that I've got that 2-second timer on there just to minimize any camera shake. So working out to be quite a good image. So what I'm finding today is the lighting conditions are really quite flat. It's been really grey for a good few weeks now, with the odd day of sort of sunshine and broken cloud, which has been great. However, those are the days you never obviously are able to get out to do photography. So always c'est la vie, so they say. But it's proving to be a bit tricky today because of the flat light. I'm not able to sort of really get much definition within the trees and take off some larger landscape images like I've done in the past when I've come to the woods. But hopefully looking a little bit more detail, a little bit more on the ground, some more interesting images will hopefully obviously be able to be produced. But continuing the search. So I've just got another image set up here with the camera relatively low or lower down about waist level, trying to capture some of the dead bracken that's here and going into the trees as well. But obviously with the sky, where it is so bright, it's been sort of blown out any of the detail. However, maybe in post-processing I'll be able to pull some of the images, some of the detail back within the highlights as well. So settings I've got there is f16 ISO 100, which is giving me about a 4.4 second exposure, just so I can obviously get that detail in there as well. And then hopefully pulling some of that information back from the sky as well in post-processing and turning the image into a black and white, because I think that's really going to sort of emphasize the conditions that I'm shooting in today, where it is sort of so overcast, really dull light as well, which is not obviously creating much detail within the foreground or the midground and background as well. But hopefully that will work out to be quite an interesting image. So that concludes my vlog over here in the woods today. It's, as I say, quite challenging conditions with the weather being so sort of overcast today, and that sort of muted light throughout the image is quite challenging to actually master. However, hopefully with the two compositions that I've been able to capture today, it sort of work out quite well. But thanks a lot for everyone that's subscribed over the Christmas period and watched obviously my videos. That's real thanks to you. And if obviously you've enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing, as well as make sure you give it a thumbs up, because that does help to sort of promote the channel as well. And please also leave a comment, because I do like to obviously interact with people that watch my videos, so feel free to leave a comment as well. But thanks a lot for watching, and take care.